How's it going, guys? What I wanted to do in this video is actually take a few minutes to talk with you all about the recent settlement from Remington Arms Company with the families of the Sandy Hook tragedy. Let's just call it that. And how that in many ways this could set a dangerous precedent. What I wanted to start off with is what some of you all have may have heard by now is that Remington has decided to settle with the families for like $73 million. In fact, we'll just go ahead and pull the article up. And what you can see here, this is from ABC News. Of course, the challenge for this is the fact that this was a case that was not necessarily decided. It was just, for whatever reason, Remington decided to settle. Now, the case itself is one where you've had a lot of anti-gun groups that have actually come alongside and tried to push for some kind of a lawsuit and use this as a justification, basically, to go after an arms manufacturer. Now, what we know about this particular case, just as a reminder, Adam Lanza was the criminal in this case. And if we look into a little bit of history, what we will see is that the way he obtained the AR-15, which he used in the Sandy Hook shooting, was the fact that he had murdered his own mother. It was one that she had owned, and he murdered her and then stole her firearm that he then used to perpetrate that crime. And you can kind of see one of the articles here where it talks about it. This is I guess you could say, an unprecedented thing, I guess you could say, with some consequences that I don't think that a lot of people have really thought of yet. And I know that Remington has gone through bankruptcy. I know that there may be reasons that why they decided to settle that we have not heard about yet, and I hope that there is something that comes out. I'm assuming that it may be in some kind of a contractual thing that they have with one of the companies that has tried to purchase a portion of their business. I don't know. We can only hope. The danger of this case is the fact that it opens the door for other companies, other manufacturers to be sued. And I know that there are some federal protections for the different manufacturers, different firearms manufacturers and things like that, to try to avoid stuff like this. And this is one of the reasons why I really don't understand why they decided to settle. It looks to me that they would have gone to court with something like this and that the courts would have rejected it. But there again, I'm not a lawyer. I do know that this case is one that is certainly going to have some consequences as far as other people trying to sue manufacturers, other gun manufacturers, for various things. Other firearms manufacturers, anytime a gun is used in a crime, basically the victims turn around, or their families turn around and sue that gun manufacturer. I think that you're going to see a greater push for this kind of thing. And the whole reason that they want to be able to go after these gun manufacturers is literally try to bankrupt them with the overwhelming amount of court costs with settlements and stuff like that, and basically drive them to the point to where they just will not sell firearms to citizens anymore. That's basically, it's a backdoor gun control. If they can get gun manufacturers simply to stop selling firearms because of the litigation that they could face, then they have effectively destroyed the Second Amendment. I mean, there's no other way to put it. And that's why this case is so important and why we need to pay attention to it. They're going to keep pushing things like this. They're going to keep claiming that they have a right to sue a manufacturer of a product because of the harm that was caused by that product's use. And I would question the I guess you could say, the theory, the sanity even of this case, because if someone were to be carjacked and the person that carjacked them used their car to harm others, would that car manufacturer face any legal liability for someone stealing that car from someone else and then using that car to do harm? And that's why this case is so absurd, in my opinion. We know that that's something that just would not stand up in court. And this case, you would think, would be under the same kind of criteria. And I think that it's dangerous for Remington to settle this case. But there again, I don't know all of the specifics about it. I know that businesses are just about money. They're about making money. And I'm sure that somewhere behind the scenes on this particular case, they're just trying to get out from underneath these lawsuits or whatever it is to where they can move forward with something, some kind of a sale, a portion of the company. I don't really know. But I just wanted to take a few minutes in this video to talk about it, to get your thoughts on it as well. I think that this is not a good thing, in my opinion. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of Remington doing this settlement. I think that this is something we need to be paying attention to. I think that we need to expect that there's going to be a stronger push for allowing lawsuits towards other gun manufacturers, and that's something that we do not need to let happen. But guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Let me hear from you. Share the video. Be sure to give it a like. Check out all the links down in the description. Thanks for watching. Visit my website at boomsticktactical.com, and we'll see you next time.